There we go. All right, so this next one is funny because the day after the last one, The Rings of Power, the day after The Rings of Power Season 2 released its trailer. What just happened? Something weird just happened with my computer. The day after the Rings of Power Season 2 trailer dropped, this trailer dropped. And so everybody should know what it is. Because these two shows have been releasing at around the same time each time. And everybody hated the Rings of Power and loved this show. So let's check it out what we are watching the trailer for. The Action Pack needs you. You can support Mike's After Action Reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. House of the Dragon Season 2. Official trailer Max coming at us from Max. We're going to like the video. It has 4.1 million views, 148,000 likes to 2.5 thousand dislikes. Look at that. That is like a complete reversal from the other one.
Oh, yeah.
So, raise your banners. The official trailer is here. And then it doesn't really give a description of the show, but this is a great show. This is I think that this show is going to end up being better than Game of Thrones because the ending of Game of Thrones was so bad. But Game of Thrones in the beginning was so good, so this will be quite interesting. Do you have any comments to say about it? You said you haven't seen Game of Thrones, but this is really good. If you like dragons, everybody here has a dragon, so this is going to be cool. We got a 2-minute, 37-second trailer. Are you ready?
Yep.
My name is Stephen Russell. My co-writer, Joseph Miles Pittman, and I would like you to imagine a graphic narrative that disrupts the superhero genre's conventional boundaries. Tales of Nihilism unfolds a thought-provoking anthology with diverse story formats from succinct comic strips to multi-saga issues. But at its core, the Ballad of Philip Kirshner explores existential challenges of an ordinary man in a world inundated with superheroes. The anthology challenges prevailing hero worship narratives, diving deep into societal introspection. We invite readers to confront uncomfortable truths about our culture's obsession with saviors and question the prevailing societal structures. The series is not just a comic, but an invitation to contemplate, challenging readers to reassess their perspectives on heroism and societal norms. It's an opportunity to offer audiences a fresh, introspective take on the superhero universe, sparking conversations, reflections on the human condition. You can find the series digitally on Global Comics, or follow the links below to get your own physical issue.
Here we go. HBO. By the way, this show is why I have HBO.
Who sits the Iron Throne is not just a king or a queen. They are a protector of the realm. Now I find myself in an impossible position.
All hail, King Aegon!
The enemy usurped my throne.
Okay.
We're going to King's Landing.
Doctor Who.
Well, what are we going to do about it?
So yeah, I mean, you see this, like, the sets and stuff they had. I believe that they actually made a miniature of this for Game of Thrones, and this was a miniature. I'm not sure, though. But you're going to see now, they're going to show dragons, because dragons is the big thing. Yeah.
Yeah, they use real dragons, I think.
Yeah, there you go. You have no idea how long it took to raise those things to full maturity.
I know, man.
But you see, even the armor, like, you see how his armor looks good. In Rings of Power, it didn't. And, yeah, and this is like, so this is like premium, this is, But, okay, let's continue on here.
We must play the board before us.
Proceed cautiously.
Fuck dignity. I want revenge.
Not for kids.
Not for
spreads
kids.
through the realm. The great
Dragons!
houses will come to our side.
Sorry, 1 second. I got to do this for the short because I pause it for the short. So here we go. Ready?
News spreads through the realm. The great
Dragons! Dragons! Yeah! Okay, there we go.
All right.
houses will come to our side.
Okay.
I did not think they would be so eager to die.
My ships sail at your command.
Okay, here we go. Look at that.
The realm's only hope is in a leader strong enough to unite it.
Yeah.
Do you accept me as your queen and ruler?
Oh, see, because he's the king. So he's the king's brother, and that's actually the king's daughter. And that's... So in order... They have to have... Targaryen blood has to be pure in order for them to... They have to have maintain a certain amount of purity for them to be able to ride dragons. So it was very common for them to, like, marry cousins and stuff like that. And so him and her marry in the first season to consolidate power after her first husband dies. And then their kids are pure blood Targaryens. Because that's the family. Okay, so the thing I just want to point out. So we're halfway done here, but there's so you have all these big armies, and I really appreciate in the first season. There's a line that I thought was so great, and it's so awesome in a setting like this, where a guy said they're all talking about, oh, they have 10,000 men, and they have 100,000 men, or they have 20,000 men here, and they have 10,000 men here, and 5,000 men here, and we have 20,000 here and 10,000. And then one guy just stands up and he says, look, we're talking about all of these armies and stuff, but there's something that we have that we've never seen before on this continent, except for once. And when we saw it before on the continent, you know, they destroyed everything, and that's dragons. And we have about twice as many dragons as them, so what are we even worrying about their armies for? And it's like, when you see the power that these dragons have, because it's not just that it's like a big lizard, like they breathe fire, and it's not like even like a flamethrower. I mean, it's like one dragon breathes fire and it takes out whole fields of soldiers.
Right.
It's like a napalm. It's like a napalm tank. Yeah.
Right. Scorch the earth.
It's like if a fire truck, a giant fire truck, were to shoot fire instead of water. Like it's really cool.
Exactly.
It's really cool. So I'm excited to see when they start battling in the battle scenes and the dragons battling each other. So it'll be good. But we're about halfway done. So let's continue on here.
All right.
Yeah.
This senseless
All
war
right.
must end.
It's gearing up.
Not like this.
Alison told love for our enemy. That makes her a fool.
The enemy without may be fought with swords. The enemy within is more insidious.
Okay.
There is
Yeah,
more
you
than
see
one
the-
way to fight a war.
All right. There we go.
War is coming. And neither of us may win.
Yeah, it's really gearing us up. So we're gonna start having. So the first season had no battles. So first season, the king was still alive, and the whole thing was that the king died, and now there's the fight for the throne. And now, everybody was like, who's going to be the next king? He named an heir, but his heir was a female, so her brother tried to take the throne, and now he's sitting on the throne, and she's like, no, I'm the rightful heir. So it looks like we're going to have a great time here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
It looked really real interesting and stuff like that. A lot more. I kind of got a lot more, from it than I did from the
Rings of Power.
Rings of Power. Yeah, better wigs stuff too.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of these people are wearing wigs. Like he's wearing a wig.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. And I think that it just looks more authentic too. I think that the production design here does a lot better job.
I think they do have, graphics they've done and stuff like that, AI and all that, but they've actually, looks like they went on scene in places and actually are using existing places to do their filming. So,
right.
Yeah. Those dragons, I mean, the fact that they got real dragons really, I think, makes it good.
The authenticity of having actual dragons is what's important here.
It's really real dragons that make the difference,
Yeah. Well, let's check out what other people. I think it's great. I can't wait for it. Let's check out what people are saying in the comments. Team Black loyalists, where are you? Because Team Black, okay. The way Damon says, I did not think they'd be so eager to die. Yeah, Jamie is from the Game of Thrones. I don't think he expected to die. Okay, here it is. HBO casually doing a Kendrick here, posting their trailer 30 minutes after the competition. Okay, never mind. So I guess it was posted the same day as Rings of Power. And it's obviously, Rings of Power got ratioed, and this is like the opposite. 140,000. I mean, what is that, 7,000 times?
How are they competition? I mean, you could watch both of them.
Well, just because it's like sci-fi.
Primetime TV or something,
Yeah. Well, I think it's like sci-fi fantasy. Yeah. Let me see. Half your men will die, Lord Stark. They died the day we marched, boy. That must be... That must be from the book. Yeah. How much dragons should we put in this trailer? HBO. Yes. Oh, here we go. HBO, I didn't think Amazon would be so eager to die.
Yeah. A little sarcasm going.
Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Intern, should I release the trailer? HBO, hold it. Not yet. Patience. Amazon releases the Rings of Power trailer. HBO, release the Kraken. Do it, boy. Do it now. Yeah, that was some really great marketing. Yeah, they released it right after HBO. They were watching for it. So, check it out, guys. I am so excited. Coming out June 16th, and I am going to be in Italy on June 17th. So I'll watch the whole season in one night. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but anyway. I'll see if I can watch it while I'm in Italy. Otherwise, guys, we've got one more trailer. So I don't know where my playlist went, but we've got one more trailer. So
you lost it.
Let's move on to the last one here. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.